Good morning. Welcome back to English class. I'm Jay, teaching English for grade 3 and 5 in Ganam Elementary School. Thank God it's Friday. What are you planning for this weekend? I hope you have a lot of fun this weekend with safety. So let's get started. Today we are going to start new chapter 7. What time do you get up? We'll learn about our daily routine and habits in this chapter. We are going to learn how to ask when you want to ask about other people's routine, and how to describe about minds. In this lesson video, we are in section 1, so we'll preview new vocabulary and key phrases, and see what's the context in our daily life from a story and practice listening. But first, let's preview new vocabulary. Ollie, Ollie. Bird, bird. Ollie bird, Ollie bird. This noun phrase is from the English proverb, the early bird catches the worm. For the same meaning, we could say morning person. It could mean people who get up early in the morning or well-prepared people. Around, around means moving like a circle or without any fixed direction, and it also has similar meaning with near or close to. Look around, look around means just go and see without purpose. Every day, every day. Fresh, fresh. Inside, inside. You could say inside the house, inside the building, or inside the school. Ready, ready. Start, start. Go ahead, go ahead. It's pressing and pushing expression. But if you say with mean face, it sounds like threatening. Well done, well done. In steakhouse, it means the meat is perfectly grilled. But other situation, it means you did a great work. Get up, get up. Have breakfast, have breakfast. Have lunch, have lunch. Have dinner, have dinner. Go to school, go to school. Go to work, go to work. For your parents, go to work, and for students like you, go to school. Go home, go home. Read books, read books. Go to bed, go to bed. Alright, our key expression of chapter 7 is what time do you blah blah blah. Habit means things we do every day from morning to night, like get up, have breakfast, and many etc. It's not asking about you just a one-day behavior, but our daily living for normal days. And the answer expression is I blah 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 at time. For the habit phrase, you may repeat it from the question. If you want to say it doesn't happen at the same time always, there's always plus and minuses, then you just say around instead of at. For describing your daily routine, you should know how to speak about time, but you already learned it in grade 4. And when someone did a great work and you want to cheer it, how do you speak? There are many phrases, but in this chapter, I recommend this phrase, well done. And good job is also a very common phrase, or just say great with emotions. Alright, we need some practice to speak naturally. Look at the pictures and then question, answer. You will ask like, what time do you blah blah blah? And answer, I blah 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 at time. Taking the habit and time from the picture. Ready? Let's go. Speak together. What time do you get up? I get up at 7. Ask question. What time do you have breakfast? I have breakfast at 7:30. Question. What time do you go to work? I go to work at 8. What time do you come home? I come home at 4. What time do you have dinner? I have dinner at 7. What time do you go to bed? I go to bed at 10. Okay, now let's go back to our textbooks. We are in pages 82 and 83. Look at the picture on the left page. Where do you think they are now? What does this man do? And what is he answering now? Now look at the right page. What do you think the kids are asking this woman? And what's the woman's answer? Let's find out.
Look and listen.
Do you have any questions?
Yes, I do. What time do you get up?
I get up at 5:30.
You're an early bird.
I start work at 7 o'clock. They have breakfast at 7:30.
I have breakfast at 7:30 too.
What time do you go home?
I go home at 8 o'clock.
That's so late.
It's okay. I go to bed at 10:30. Thank you. Children, let's go inside. Take a look around. Have a great time.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, but listen one more time.
Do you have any questions?
Yes, I do. What time do you get up?
I get up at 5:30.
You're an early bird.
I start work at 7 o'clock. They have breakfast at 7:30.
I have breakfast at 7:30 too.
What time do you go home?
I go home at 8 o'clock.
That's so late.
It's okay. I go to bed at 10:30. Thank you. Children, let's go inside. Take a look around. Have a great time.
Okay. Thank you.
Right. Now I'll give you some question. What does this man do? Yes, he's a zookeeper. And what were the children asking him? What time do you get up? So, what time does he get up? He gets up at 5:30. Now, the second part. what was the children's question for her? Yes, the first question is, what time do you go home? And what time do you go to bed? So, what time does she go home? She goes home at 8. And what time does she go to bed? She goes to bed at 10. Good job. This time, let's listen and repeat aloud. Let's go.
Do you have any questions?
Yes, I do. What time do you get up?
I get up at 5:30.
You're an early bird.
I start work at 7 o'clock. They have breakfast at 7:30.
I have breakfast at 7:30 too.
What time do you go home?
I go home at 8 o'clock.
That's so late.
It's okay. I go to bed at 10:30. Thank you. Children, let's go inside. Take a look around. Have a great time.
Okay. Thank you.
Listen and speak.
There are 2 short stories. Let's listen to number 1.
What time do you go to school?
I go to school at 8:30.
Okay, what did you hear? How did the grandma ask Iena? Yes, what time do you go to school? So, how did she answer? Yes, she answered, I go to school at 8:30. Okay, let's listen and repeat.
What time do you go to school?
I go to school at 8:30.
Good job. Now, let's have number 2. First, take a listen.
What time do you have dinner?
I have dinner at 6 o'clock.
Right, what did you hear? What was the boy's question for the girl? What time do you have dinner? So, what did she answer? Yeah, she answered, I have dinner at 6. Good. Now, let's listen and repeat aloud.
What time do you have dinner?
I have dinner at 6 o'clock.
Good job.
Let's chant.
Now, let's sing together. First, listen carefully and repeat in your mind.
What time do you go home?
I go home at 3 o'clock.
Great. That's very good.
What time do you go to school?
I go to school at 8 o'clock.
Great. You're an early bird.
Now, let's sing together. If you need more reading, then go back and play it again. Ready? Go.
What time do you go home?
I go home at 3 o'clock.
Great. That's very good.
What time do you go to school?
I go to school at 8 o'clock.
Great. You're an early bird.
Great job. That is the lesson for today. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time in section 2. Have a nice day and weekend. Goodbye.